Once you've launched our program from the Network Tips icon on your desktop, you will land on the page you are now looking at. Here you will have two options. Option 1 is to begin a new case, and Option 2 is to load an existing case. We're going to begin with a new case, and we'll follow that process all the way through. Start by selecting Begin a New Case. You'll notice a dialog box will open, asking you to give the case a name. Typically, this will be the client's last name. Today, we'll use the name of a favorite superhero, Wonder Woman. Click OK, type the name in, and click OK again. You'll now have the option and email a client input form, or the option not to. For this training, I want to take you step by step through the process of emailing a client input form. Always keep in mind, you do not have to email this form. Emailing a client input form is optional. And let's choose to email a client input form. This will open up another dialog box. This dialog box is labeled Email Message Setup. Here, you'll list a client name and an attorney name. Enter names for a signature and a salutation for the email that will follow. These fields are simply for a signature and a salutation. Once you've entered these names, you'll select OK and open up the Quick Email dialog box. You'll notice at the bottom of the screen is a standardized email message. You'll also notice that the signature and salutation from the previous screen have automatically populated this message. Directly above this message is a To field and a From field. Here, we're looking for email addresses. The To field should be populated with the email address of your intended recipient. And of course, the From field should be populated with the email address that you want your recipient to see that you are sending from. This will most often be your firm's email address. Keep in mind that the From field should be the email address that you want this email returned to. For example, if you have an assistant in your office who typically handles data or assists you in getting cases started, you may choose to use that assistant's email in the From field, regardless of the fact that you are the signator. Once you've entered email addresses and selected the Send button, a standardized email will now be sent to the client. What the client will receive is a very professional input form, asking for a variety of information, including their name, their spouse's name, even the names of their children, all of the pedigree information that you typically require at the beginning of a case. Once your client completes the form, they will select a button that returns the form to the sender, or in other words, returns the form to the email that you placed in the From field. When the person in your office designated to receive that email opens it, they will simply click a button, and all of the data from the input form will automatically be imported into your case.